or can I say, or this gets me smooth every single time? Because that just sounds real black woman-ish, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm Rashad, I'm 38, and I'm building a multi-million-dollar content agency. So now that I have a part-time job, I really have time to just sit around and think. And the main thing I've been thinking about is how am I going to achieve my goals of building a multi-million-dollar content agency if I have a job. The work I've done in the past is cool, but I feel like now is the perfect time for me to actually do more. Like I want to create better visuals, tell deeper stories, and have a style that completely stands out amongst everyone else. And as of right now, I feel like I don't have that. So I feel like the question that I need to be asking myself is, how can I create my own style of commercials? That's what I need to figure out. Oh, so I did all of that for dramatic purposes. I already know the answer to that question. So I need to create my own spec commercial and really just do it the way that I want it to be done. So that's what I'm gonna do.
There is nothing better than unwinding. Am I right? Walk upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this, son. Yeah, okay. What is this?
Aerosol. Liquid aerosol. It creates haze.
I mean, we got a smoke machine at church, or we just put sugar water in it and it creates a smoking haze.
Not sugar water, though. So now that I know I'm actually going to film a spec visual, spec commercial, my major thing that I need to figure out is what is my style. This is something that I've actually been trying to think about and been dealing with for the last 6 or 7 years, as far as creating a unique but visible style that directly reflects on who I am as a creator. A lot of the creators that I follow that I truly admire, like a Danny Gervis or a Peter McKinnon or a Kid Art, they have a unique style that fits them as well as the art that they create. And another thing that I've been thinking about as far as style is I don't want to do just visuals or videos anymore. I really want to start creating art. So I feel like I need to try to, encompass that into my style as well to really make it stand out, as opposed to just doing just a commercial or a brand video or whatever the case may be. I really need to start looking at it as an art piece. So with the art that I want to create, I want to do something that authentically tells the stories and authentically shows Black culture. So even if that's a documentary, even if that is a commercial, even if that is a wedding video, I wanted to accurately depict what Black culture looks like when it uses particular products, or if it's a wedding, let's show the Black culture of that. Creators like Spike Lee and my favorite, Melina Matsoukas, they've actually done that a lot. And with Melina, she's actually the director behind Queen and Slim, the movie that came out probably about 3 or 4 years ago. But that really stood out to me, as well as some of her other visuals that she's done for Beyonce or Beats by Dre ad that she did, a Rihanna video that she did. It really had her own visual identity to it, and so that is what I actually want to do with the visuals that I create. So now that I have an idea of the style of video that I want to create, I guess I need to figure out is what brand am I going to do a spec ad from. And I have one right here. So I use this brand a lot, Palmer's, I use it as a chapstick, but you can actually use this for anything. Again, Black people have used Palmer's for years, as far as cocoa butter and all that type of stuff to moisturize. So what my idea is to do a video based off of the different products that Palmer has, from lotions to oils to this, and show somebody actually use all these products in one commercial. So that is the plan. And so since I've already shot the video, so let me give you guys a complete breakdown of the 3 major things that I feel like made this video stand out for me. So I I know black women that really have a nighttime routine. Like they really use their nighttime moisturizing routine as a way for them to relax. So the idea that I had was a woman coming home from a long day of work and she's using these products from Palmer's to really moisturize and just kind of just relax her mind, relax her body before she lays down for sleep. So originally I thought about just having a song attached to it, but I thought that would be very boring. I thought it'd be a good idea just to kind of switch things up a little bit and have some type of voiceover with it. So I looked at one of my favorite rom-com movies, and this is probably the movie that taught me about women when I was a teenager. And that movie is called Two Can Play That Game.
Time to find yourself a new man and learn how to cook.
Look, I can cook.
You can microwave.
So great movie if you haven't seen it. Like it's one of my favorite movies of all time. But what I took from this movie were the scenes where Vivica was actually going throughout the movie, but then she would talk direct to camera.
So he turned the tables on you with the old transfer of emotion. I ain't gonna lie. Does work.
And so I thought it'd be dope to have scenes where the lead actress in this would be doing certain things, but then she'll talk straight to camera. And so that is what we did. 3, 2, 1.
There's no better care than self-care. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, let's get into the lighting. To be honest, I'm someone who's never been really big on lighting. Like I've always either used natural light or I just use a powerful Godox light to overpower whatever it is. And I've never been good at lighting anything nighttime. So this part of the video was definitely a stretch for me, pushing me outside of my comfort zone. So before I even got started, before I even showed up on set to film, I needed to practice. So at my house, I got my wife to sit down in the bed and I pretty much just set up my personal bedroom as the scene for this particular video. So I set up the lights. I used my Pavo tube lights as well as another kicker light, a small light that I have. And this actually made it look pretty much how I wanted it to look. And we had 4 scenes, so I used these lights to make sure that each of these scenes match kind of the feel for how I wanted this video to look. And to be honest, this actually worked to perfection. All right, last thing, let's talk about these shots. I knew when I did this video, I didn't want any of your standard medium shots. Like I feel like those are super boring and it doesn't really add any character. I wanted to use some different angles to make this video stand out. So I used a mix of wide shots, low angle shots, reflecting through the mirror shots, and super tight shots to really make it dynamic. One of my guys, Corey, used to tell me all this time that my videos were boring because I use the same shot for everything. I use a close-up shot, a medium shot, and then maybe a low angle shot. But by switching up the shot, it just kind of gives the viewer something to always see. It's something to always kind of keep them engaged with in the video. So that's what I did for this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this finished video. Hey y'all, I want to take a brief interruption on this YouTube video to show you guys one little thing. Y'all see that? It shows that a lot of you guys who are watching this video are not subscribed to my channel. And something is wrong with that. So what I need you to do, if you like this video, if you love this video, if you're getting some type of value out of this video, go ahead and hit subscribe down here below. Appreciate you, and you guys continue watching this video, continue following along on my journey, and continue being the swell people that you are.
After working my 9 to 5 all day, there is nothing like coming home and unwinding. Am I right? There's no better care than self-care. I refuse to go to bed with alligator skin. Palmer's gets me right every single time. Skin smooth like butter. Don't let the stress of the day make you neglect yourself. Pamper yourself. You deserve it.
So that was it. That was my Palmer's nighttime routine moisturizing commercial. But if you know me, you know that I've already analyzed this video 1,000 times. So here are a couple things that I wish I would have done better. At first, I feel like the lighting could have been better. That's something I just need to practice on and get better with. So next time the lighting will be better. The audio wasn't as clean as I wanted to. She had a bangle on that I could hear multiple times. So I wish I would have told her that. I wish I would have heard that. So that's something I know going forward. And next time I just want to do more sound design. There are certain scenes that I wish I would have had some sound for, but there's nothing that really fits. So next time I will be doing more of that. So these are just a couple of things that I'm gonna improve on going forward for future projects to make sure they're the best that they can be. And so to answer my question at the beginning of this video, how can I create my own style of commercials? So with me having a job now, my plan is to only take on work that I really want to do. And so that gives me just more free time to actually do these spec projects, do more passion projects, do documentaries, do some short stories, whatever it is that I want to do, I'm gonna do it. As well as it gives me more time to focus on this YouTube channel, which I want to get to the point where I'm doing at least one video every week. I'm at about one video every 10 to 15 days. But so if I can get it down to one video every week, then I'll be good. So that's kind of the mission for what it is I'm trying to do as well. So once again, I'm Rashad, I'm 38, and I'm building a multi-million-dollar content agency. Follow along on this journey of mine.
Dre. We gonna celebrate what? My divorce. How about that?